Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the channel and another live stream with the Robinson R66. It is currently parked all the way there in the grass. We are in the Drakensberg in South Africa. I did fly around here yesterday a bit, but I don't know. The brain switched off and I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. And anyway, we are back and yeah, we are checking out the Drakensberg and then we'll join in on the Orange River that that starts somewhere to our right, I believe. I am not a geologist or anything like that. I'm just basically following around what is happening, and I thought maybe it would be a cool thing to check it out. So we are currently over here near the Tugela Falls hut. So we are pretty much on the border of KwaZulu-Natal, Free State, and then Lesotho. So the Drakensberg runs pretty much all the way, south to north. It ranges from about 7,200 feet and a distance of about 1,000 kilometers, which is pretty substantial. Things that I don't think we're going to see this. So basically we got the Tugela Falls, which is pretty much just going to be over here in this vicinity here, where the Tugela Gorge is. Gonna fly all the way along the mountain ridge. Some things we are going to see is Cathedral Peak, and then see if I can actually see where the Orange River basically starts. So the Orange River runs, if I just zoom out here, it runs all the way from this area through Lesotho, through the Cape Province, and it ends up into the ocean by the Cape. Yeah, so look, don't quote me on anything. I'm not always the brightest, but hey, we're here to just check and learn, and you know, I learned things along the way. I remember as a kid, I think we used to, on some vacation, come out to this area, but I don't remember what was there and how things worked. So we are going to check out the Tugela Falls, which is supposed to look like this. There's a cave area that we can maybe try and see if we can find a Giant's Castle, which we will also see. And I just did some reading over there. And then I think Cathedral Peak, not the hotel. So Cathedral Peak should look something like this. I don't know. Let's see how Microsoft photogrammetry sorts this section out for us. Right, I'm just going to move that out of the way, and we are back in game. So as we can see, we're looking out over the mountain range, and let's get back to the helicopter. Alright, so we're flying the Robins. Linda is over there. I do not have a million facts about the game. Not about the game. I don't have a million facts about the area. All the little goodies. We are here for a flight and just to enjoy the views. Right, so I'm going to start her up if she wants to. I think she wants to. Does she want to? Ah, there we go. I was pressing the wrong buttons, of course. Alright, so also what I do use is I use OpenTrack. And that basically tracks my head movements in-game. So it's something I'll be trying out. Hello, Linda. While we wait for the aircraft to spin up, let me see if we can just move a little bit forward, and I think my webcam actually moved a little. The joys, eh? Alright, so as we wait for the blaze to spin up, give some throttle. Alright, so I use this little application that just shows me the power and all that. As we're watching the South African sun come up, we will start taking off. Alright. Slow hover. Get the dust effects there. And we glide over the edge here. So basically just kind of fixing up my trims. Okay, so Tugela Falls should be somewhere in front of us, and I think it's kind of represented down there. Yeah, I don't think the photogrammetry does a lot of it justice. So there's maybe a lot of things that we're expecting that we're not actually seeing. But it is a beautiful morning as the sun rises over the Drakensberg peaks. Right, so I'm just going to slow the helicopter down here for a little bit. Right, as we look down, so this is kind of where the Tugela Falls is supposed to be, in this area, but I don't really see anything that really indicates where that could be. So right, okay, let's start moving. I think my character's all the way a little bit zoomed out, so I'm gonna just zoom in here a little bit and see if we can reset the camera. What is going on? You know what, when you're doing live streams, things just go a little bit sideways. Right. And why do I feel like I'm sitting all the way down in the kiddie seat? Interesting. Alright. as we come over these peaks. We see a little bit of cloud gathering over there. Slowly moving forward and over there. So I think Cathedral Peak is sitting right there in front of us. You know what? I am getting slightly... Okay, so I think in this area there's supposed to be a cave entrance, and I believe it's the Skylight Caves. So it's got openings in the roof of the cave, and you get these skylight effects coming all the way down. Looking pretty cool, I must say, from the photos I saw. Alright, let's reset our camera and let's move on ahead. I do apologize for the camera movements being so iffy. It's just, it feels very... something happened and everything just feels a little bit broken at the moment. Right. Okay. So, showing my desktop there. Why not? Get some music going. We're flying over this area because you don't want to hear my voice the whole time. So I think the cave area is here to our right. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna switch the motion off and we will just use the camera to look around over this beautiful landscape. Just admiring this morning sky. Let's get a little bit of a drone view here. So in drone view, I'm finding that I am flying all over the place. Alright, so as we so Skylight Caves should actually be... No, I can't get out. You silly person. So Skylight Caves should actually be Oh, I do apologize for this. Should be to the back of us. Alright, so it seems that with the new Microsoft update, or the Microsoft Flight Sim update, some settings have either returned back to default, and I never bothered to check it out. So obviously that is a mistake from my side. Yeah, not the brightest today. Right, so the source of the Orange River should be on this plateau just up here, so we're gonna just rise up over here. Everything just feels very, very sensitive at the moment. I cannot put my finger on exactly what it is. As we slowly creep up over this plateau, yeah. So let's see if we can see anything that can indicate the origin of the mighty Orange River that stretches for 2,200 kilometers across South Africa. It looks as if something basically, yeah, it looks like this could be the area over here, actually. Where the Orange River starts. So that looks pretty neat. As we turn our attention to the mountain peaks of the Drakensberg. Yeah, so this seems like we actually found it. Right, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we are going to head over this side. Just move forward through these peaks. Beautiful South African mountain range. We look over to KwaZulu-Natal to our left, and to the right is Lesotho, just over this ridge here. Right. As we move further down this mountain range, so these are the North Peaks, I believe. Very rugged, like most South Africans, really. And to think that people moved all the way from Cape Town and like over these mountain passes to Johannesburg. It is, well, to what we call Gauteng now. It is just absolutely crazy to think what these people had to do. And again, I mean, I can only imagine the mountains in America, how people also traverse those. Nowadays, yeah, I think we take life for granted how easy we actually have it. Okay, so as we head up, this is Cathedral Peak area. So we're just going to climb out from this area. I think let's try bank around. So I know there's a Cathedral Peak hotel, I believe it is, that's got the whole view of the Cathedral Peak. So Cathedral Peak Hotel, I think, is all the way down here. That looks back on these peaks all the way over there. Which just looks fantastic. So we're veering off our course, obviously, a little bit, just to take in the views of this area. Flying around the peaks. Looking back at the mountain range, rising up to greet the South African morning sun. I wonder if anybody is going to make a pack for this area to show all the rivers and waterfalls in the area. I guess that would be very cool. I think then let's head up over these peaks over here. And then heading left. Hey Deathrock, this route is the Drakensbergs. So Drakensberg all the way to Giant's Castle, and then heading into Lesotho and following the Orange River. So we're just taking in the view of Drakensberg and KwaZulu-Natal, basically off to the side here. fix up the trim so we can take it nice and easy. Over this area. I think then in front it's gonna be Giant's Castle. Again, no information is given, but well, by me anyway. But I know it is also a pretty good tourist area, I believe. So apparently we're coming up to the Organ Peaks Pass, which I assume is going to be in this area over here. Let's see if we can get the views a little bit better. There we go, that's looking a little bit better. Right. Just sit a little bit up in my booster seat. Lovely Drakensbergs. So Organ Pipes Peak or the path seems to go all the way down here. And all the way down to that section there. Still following our flight plan. Just admiring this massive mountain range. Oh, there's a river in front there. River flowing all the way down. Sorry, Linda, I'm gonna reach out across here. Nope. You slapping me in the forehead saying, nope, not now. Alright. Maybe what we can do is let's scoot over onto this side. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, not a problem. Bleeding off some speed here. And then reaching out over this section of the pass. Well, of the mountain range, let's put it that way. Of the pass, please, man. Yep, so obviously we can see some of the areas of the mountain is not, it's not greatly rendered. So I think there's still quite a bit of work needing to be done on the South African country as a whole, or the whole Africa continent and South Africa as a whole. I don't see any animals around, so I don't think animals have spawned in this area. As we reach 10,000 feet, apparently. Super high in terms of this flight. Catching some speed. It's a really cool thing about the flight sim is just the little scratches on the windshield here. It always blows me away a little bit. It's a small, finer details in the game that I really enjoy. Just gives you that immersion. As we reset the camera, so let's quickly, I'm just going to quickly pause the game, go into external view and just looking at that mountain pass or the mountain area. That's very cool indeed. Okay, going back into the game and unpausing without the helicopter freaking out. See a little river running down there. Not too sure what starts off there. See, there's something starting off there to the left. Just looking at this plateau as high as we are. Just looking around and admiring the view. Right, so I think let's step a little bit down here to the left. Heading through some clouds. Looking at this valley down here. Soaking in the area and just enjoying the weather physics a little bit of Microsoft Flight Sim. It's looking very cool indeed. up some speed here. So I believe all of this is covered in snow during the winter areas, or winter times rather. But obviously we're flying now in the month of January, so it's our summer time and it is super hot at the moment. The mosquitoes are just frolicking about, having a great time with my ankles. Okay, so apparently to our left there are also some cave areas. The Marby cave, Marby Baths Caves apparently. It's all the way there to the left. So, Drakensberg, which was translated from the Dutch Dragon Mountain. I don't know how they got to that, unless it's with all the clouds in the area. I guess they kind of just decided, oh, maybe there's some dragons that live there. What a country it would be if that was the case. Yes, and don't forget, not much is happening. Except for ending in some peaks and some mountains. Look at that. That's such a nice view. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. I'm actually very impressed with, even though it's not photogrammatically correct, I mean, it still looks absolutely insane. Alright, so we are heading towards Giant's Castle. But I don't think it's not this area in front of us. It is still coming up in the flight. But it's not this section in front of us. The section in front of us is... Oh no, it is. Yeah, Giant's Castle. Alright. I believe this is Giant's Castle. Because to the left, there's a camp or like a destination that's called Giant's Castle Camp. So I don't think this does it too much justice, but looking at it, yeah, you can kind of see this might be home to giants and dragons. This looks more like Giant's Castle to me. Ah. Things we try and figure out as we fly. Big open area, big open views. With stuttering of Microsoft Flight Sim. Look at that view. That looks very cool indeed. Hey Linda, what can you tell us? No. This section here in front of us, this is Giant's Castle. This section in front of us is Giant's Castle. It was not the one that we went past. Do not start typing in the comments, oh, you simpleton, you didn't realize where you were flying. I don't know where I'm flying. I mean, I'm not a map expert or geographically correct. I mean, I'm just flying and just enjoying the view. And hopefully giving you guys also some entertainment. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a nicer view of this big open area. Big open area, big mountain area. Stop, like, use your words, SproX. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, we are climbing here a little bit. Not necessarily ideal, but we are just trying to keep the aircraft nice and stable. So we veered off course just a little bit. We're gonna try and just get back. Oh, look at that mountain range opening up. What a massive mountain range. So a big thing with helicopters apparently is you constantly work on the trim. Pushing the nose forward, pushing the nose down, well, no, pushing the nose down and then bringing it back up. Constantly kind of making sure that you stay within altitude. As you can see, we are dropping and then we're climbing and then we're dropping and climbing and dropping and climbing. How intimidating this mountain must have been. I mean, how ruthless this mountain must have been in the old days. And I mean, even maybe 1950s, 1960s even. Traveling all the way from Johannesburg down to Durban. I can just imagine. Now we ride it with a car in about, we drive in a car for about 6 hours. Down to Durban. Okay, obviously that's probably more to our left there, but I mean, okay. Looking out over. Let's bring the helicopter to a little bit of a hover, and then let's just take this area in. Very pretty. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of textures that are not obviously rendering properly, but okay, let's make our way further as we try and deal with stutter. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to find a landing spot just on top here, and this is going to be the first leg of the flight. So we will, I think a good place, be in front here. And then yeah, this will be our first leg. Set up maybe like just a little bit of a camp. And we will continue our flight looking for the Orange River. So the Orange River would have been to our right over there, traveling through Lesotho. So we will catch up with it and then follow it further down to what's it? Harip Dam. And yeah, then follow it all the way down to the coast. So if you want to sit in for that, you're more than welcome. Obviously it will not be done in one full swing. It will be a series of flights. I think over there we got some animals. Do we? Yeah, we got some animals, it looks like it. No. Nope, no animals. That's rocks. Alright, let's swing the nose around. Come to a bit of a hover state and slowly put this bird down. So they changed some hover states in the game, and I can kind of feel it where the aircraft just sits in the air for like a little bit, and then you drop the controls down just a little bit and the whole plane just sags down, or the whole aircraft just sags down. Right, okay. So we are going to switch off engines. Switch off engines, there we go. Let's see. Can we switch off a couple of these? That's all off. Bring the controller down and pull the rotor brake. Yeah, I do think some things was changed in the game, and I haven't actually gone around to look at anything, to be honest. Right. So from our cockpit view, we can see the valleys opening up to our right, and we've got the Drakensberg to our left. Well, we're on top of the Drakensberg, but you know what I mean, all the sights and goodies over there. So, to just quickly recap, we flew all the way from the Tugela Falls, took a little bit of a spinneroo over there, followed the mountain pass down, viewed the origin of the Orange Rover, which that was pretty neat to see. Over the northern peaks and flying around Cathedral, coming all the way, viewing all of this mountain range. Organ Pipes Pass. As we move further down, we flew all over these ranges, Venom's Hut, and then over to Giant's Castle. So the Giant's Castle mountain section, which I don't think that shows anything. No, it doesn't show anything. And we came to land right over here. So from here, the next leg would be to fly from here all the way down into Lesotho area. So we got South Africa here on our right, and then Lesotho here on our left, and we'll fly all the way down this section, and we'll see if we can get some cool shots of these areas here, and eventually we will get to, I mean, as you can see, we are only in this section here. We've got a long section before we get to Cathedral Dam. So following the Orange River, which is running all the way down here, it's a mighty river. So we'll have a look at that a little bit in the next section, following the Orange River, and see where we get. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the area or just enjoy the flight, thank you for the company. If you watch us afterwards, well, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Be safe out there, be kind, and enjoy the adventure. Cheers, everybody.